Hello, everyone. I'm very excited today. We're going to celebrate Christmas together, and we're going to end very nicely with 2020 and start very fresh 2021. Today, I'm very honored to have Sari Dana, Linda Hayes, and Simona Kizul in this show, and we're going to have some empowerment today. So, first, I'm very grateful to be um, honored to have these interviews today. And I'm really grateful to have this opportunity to have a very great transition channel on YouTube. And my show have uh, more than 27,000 views. And right now I have more than 1,081 subscribers. I'm so grateful for this. Only in few months I could actually done this. And that's because of all of your support and help. Hopefully this information really help all of you to wrap up this 2020. I know it was a very difficult year for all of us, but the great point was that all of us had this opportunity to learn and grow our businesses. Many of you I know didn't have this opportunity to meet families, and we had to be far away from them. But at least we could do some great things, and we can do more coming year. All right, we're gonna start first for some introduction with Sari Dana and Linda Hayes, Simona Kizul. We're supposed to have a few other speakers, but they had some connection problems and some family dinner, so we couldn't have them today. All right, Sari, thank you so much for being here. First, introduce yourself, and and then we go through this show together.
Absolutely. I am so grateful to be here with you, Pentia, and Linda and Simona. We had said right before the show how grateful we are to make new friends. And I really think that's what this is all about, connecting and friends and keeping this going forever. So I'm really grateful to be on here and connecting with so many people on your platform. So this is super exciting. So I'm a body image mindset coach, and I help women and girls learn to love their bodies by using positive affirmations and education on ending diet culture. And this is a big, huge topic that I decided to challenge myself with because I helped myself through body dysmorphia and not loving the skin that I was in. And when I noticed that, I said, wait, this is like so crazy. Why is this happening? So I started to read and to learn and to understand what diet culture is. And one of the things that I had learned greatly about was our own mindset. And that's what I want to bring to this show. Because not only is mindset important to our own selves and our own bodies, to believe that we are confident and beautiful and strong and powerful, but also to use our mindset in our everyday life. And going into 2021, there is nothing more exciting to me than to use our mind.
Yes, we go through this in more details. So let's go to Linda Hayes. First, we have a fast introduction, then we go through more details. Linda Hayes, I am so honored to have you. And we had a show together with Fertility Empowerment. I really enjoyed that talk, and I really learned so much from you. And I know during these days you had so many other things beside what you already done for early parenting. You also have a lot of program right now for NLP and hypnosis, which is perfect. And we're gonna go through this later. All right. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, you've already done a great introduction, Pentia. But again, I'm very grateful too for being here, and I'm always delighted to share and learn from you as well, Pentia. Amazing platform you have here. So I my background is clinical psychology, and I'm now a therapist and a coach. My specialty is early parenting and up to 5 years of age with behaviour, sleeping, pregnancy, emotional well-being, you name it, anything, addictions. And I have a new little tool in my toolbox is NLP, and of course newest is hypnotherapy. And I just love the fact that people could get their resolves a lot quicker and improve their state of mind to a more calm emotional presence, which is what I call my business, Calm Emotional Presence, CEP.
Beautiful.
So I'm looking forward to tonight. Thank you.
Great. Okay, Simona Kesul, my
Hi.
lovely friend. How are you today?
I'm very well. Hi, Pantea. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for bringing us together on your beautiful platform and for your support throughout the year. So my name is Simona Kesul. I'm a recovering Hollywood movie studio executive turned business strategist and mindset mentor. And I help people step courageously into their next chapter by taking a stand for their possibilities instead of their limitations. And just like Linda, I work deeply with people on their subconscious programming using NLP and some other modalities to help them reframe and step into their full potential so that they can do what they came here to do. It's lovely to be here with all of you today.
Beautiful. All right, we go on a break and come back in a few minutes. Welcome, Chu, to our podcast.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, Monica.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yes.
I am so honored to be here. We were just talking before the podcast that how important we think it is that women attain knowledge, because knowledge truly is power.
The Fertility Empowerment Podcast is a wonderful opportunity for anyone who's struggling with infertility or for someone who's supporting someone who's struggling with infertility to gain valuable insight from experts, to hear other people's stories, and frankly, to know that you're not alone. It is filled with tons of information in a very conversational, easy to digest format. I guarantee you will not regret listening to the Fertility Empowerment Podcast. Go ahead and give it a listen.
Welcome to our show, Erin. I'm so grateful to have you today.
Thank you, Pantea. I'm thrilled and honored to actually be on here with you and to be able to talk about it. Thank you. I just listened to some amazing segments on the PTSD self-healing show. It's a really great opportunity to bring awareness to the issues of PTSD. And for those who might be experiencing triggers in their life and need to know that it's something that happens to all of us. So I encourage you to listen. It's great to understand how PTSD happens and the different situations that people can be in and how you can really work on it to heal yourself.
Thank you so much for inviting me on the show. I'm honored to be here.
Hi everyone, my name is Simona Kesul. I'm a business strategist and personal mentor for entrepreneurs and creatives. I help guide people to make their big inner vision their reality. And a little while ago, I had the good fortune to be interviewed on the Job Reinvented show with Pantea Kalhor. It was a wonderful experience. I shared about my own journey from corporate to business owner. And I highly recommend that you listen to the show on YouTube and follow Pantea on YouTube if you are looking to transition from your corporate job into becoming a business owner, or if you want to transition into a different career and literally reinvent your job. And so if you're in indecision, this actually might just be what you need to hear to help you make a decision and to start fresh in 2021.
Welcome to Author Promotion Show. I'm your host, Panta Kalhor.
Hi, I'm Susan Jagannath, and I loved being on Panthea's Author Promotion Show. It is such an awesome way to get to know your readers and to connect directly with other authors as well. So Panthea is a great host, and we had a wonderful time talking about books and hikes and adventures. I write bestsellers, and I also help you write your bestseller 2020 maybe, but in a positive strain, because there are so many people who had experiences which they have never had before, and they've learned so much, they've built businesses, and I can't wait for them to write their bestsellers.
You're back to the stage. All right. Okay, I'm so happy. Finally, we are here. It's been a long time. I was going to do this stage with the StreamYard. That's the first time with this, but it's not really different from Zoom. So that's another challenge. You know, I love challenges because we grow through each challenges. All right, then we go back to our topics. So, Sari, how can we wrap up our 2020, even if it was not really easy for us, and how we can have a very fresh start?
Yeah, I love that question so much because it's applicable to everyone. And we all want to have our best year ever. Everybody wants it. We want it for everyone. It's a collective. And one of the experiences that I've had encountered these past couple of years has been through journaling. I'm not sure if anyone here is a journaler or anyone listening to the channel is, but journaling has literally changed my life. And it is one of the most potent and powerful habits a person can acquire. It really allows a person to get in touch with their thoughts and feelings without having judgment from anybody else. Oftentimes we're afraid to talk about things. We're afraid to talk about things that happen to us, or we're even afraid to talk about the things we want in our future. But putting it on paper without feeling that anyone is looking over your shoulder, just giving yourself a brain dump, is something that I recommend to every single person, a child, a teen, an adult, a mom, a businesswoman, anyone who wants to figure out what they want to do in their life. So I put a couple of questions for the viewers that are watching that they could actually go through this. So as Panthea knows me, I'm a very visual person. So I'm going to ask everyone to start with a breath. So we will inhale the arms all the way up and exhale all the way down, because this is how we tap into ourselves and our breath. And let's just put our hands in our heart for a minute. And inhaling and exhaling, and I'm actually had put some nice relaxing music in the background. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear it though. So stream of conscious writing is letting everything go. So while you might not be writing this second, you could think about it in your mind. Question 1, what are you most proud of that you did last year?
Should we answer?
No, just think it. We'll go through it after. Think about the challenges that we had. What is the one thing that you are most proud of? And if you could change anything, what would that one thing be? And as you work this through your mind and letting it flow and letting it go, think about question number 3 of what area did you grow most this year? We could all come up with one, at least one area of growth. What is that most amazing thing that we could feel proud of, what is that one area? And what are some of the things that you learned about yourself this year? This is all reflective questions, thinking about learning and experiencing and growth. And as you inhale the arms up again, we're going to open up our eyes upon the exhale. And now if you had 3 wishes, this one is so much fun. With that exhale, if you had 3 wishes for this 2021, what would it be? What would those 3 wishes be? Would it be something personal, something to upgrade your health? Would it be something to move your business forward? Would it be something that you're putting yourself in a very brave position? What of the 3 things that if you could open up your eyes and it would be 2022, you would be super proud that you accomplished this?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
And I love these questions. I love these questions because when we ask empowered questions, we get empowered answers. So it takes us into a space of moving forward, reflecting back, looking at the positive, looking how we grew, moving forward on that positive feeling and stepping forward that what is it that I really want to get accomplished this year? And oftentimes we get scared to even say it. Mm-hmm. But putting it down and really thinking about what are the 3 things that we would love to accomplish, I really think will help us move forward fearlessly and bringing in a very brave spot to now building up those steps. So I hope everyone could use these questions. It's really nice, easy, and something fun to do.
Yes. Thank you, Sari.
You're very welcome.
We had your voice, but your image was not really moving. So do you have the same situation? Do you see what I see, Simona?
Yes. Yes, you're static. Sorry.
Oh.
You're frozen, but just towards the latter part of the conversation.
Yeah, you're frozen.
Okay, I just plugged in my plug a little tighter, so let's hope that works, and I think it will.
No, it doesn't. You can go out and come back again.
Really?
And yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, let's see where I am
right
now.
Wow. I have you. Okay, sit there.
Okay, we'll stay.
Don't move.
Well, I hope everyone got the empowering questions. And guess what, everyone? This is what challenges are. This is what live is about. It's about showing up in the real world. So we're doing it.
Very true.
Yeah. You know, when we had interview, we just had interview 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And then I said, I'm going to have you in the show because, you know, she has lots of energy and it's great to start new year with energy. And that's great to even end it up with more energy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Simona, tell me about your topic and how can you help us to wrap up 2020 and start 2021?
Well, my topic is about what's the vision for 2021 that you have. And just, I want to congratulate each and everyone who's watching for having made it through 2020. And I want to encourage you, you did a great job. We're here, we're doing our thing, you're moving forward. I want to encourage you to take this time and look at what you have achieved and don't judge it. Just let it be, whether you hit your goals or you didn't. You made it through, and everything is a learning experience. Everything just is. So if you hit the goal, if you exceeded it, that's awesome. Do more of that. If you didn't hit it, take a step back and look at it objectively. What can you learn from it? What can you do differently? Is there something that you could have done or didn't do that would have given you a different outcome? But don't judge it. Just take it as a learning experience. And as we move forward and we're going into the holiday period, into this week right now, I want to encourage you to not take the pedal off the metal, to not stop the momentum that you've worked so hard for and created all year long, but take this time to maybe, yes, slow down a little, but start focusing on what is your vision for 2021. What is it that you want to create? And really look at it as a blank canvas. You know, everything is wide open. Paint that picture in the most colorful colors that you can. What do you want to be in business, in your relationships, in your friendships? What experiences do you want to add? And then start mapping that out. Work yourself back from the vision, because you're here right now. And where are you going to be at the end of 2021? Who are you going to be as a person, right? Because you're going to have to grow into that person that lives in that vision. So think about who that person is right now. And you can do that in terms of journaling. You can close your eyes and connect with your vision, with the picture that you have, and then bring that person into the present tense. That person is probably a bolder person, a more confident person, a person that looks at things quite differently. And as you start setting the goals for 2021, act as that person that is already living in the vision, that bold, super confident person. Bring that person into the now, because guess what? That's who you are. That is you. But set your goals and work on the achievement of your goals from that space. So it's a little bit of what you can start thinking about right now in those next couple of weeks, so that you can come charging out of the gate strong, not lose your momentum, and really move forward with your life, with your business in 2021. It's going to be a great year for all of us. We've survived 2020, so great things are in store for 2021. Keep your mind positive and your eyes on the vision, and let the vision dictate your everyday action.
Beautiful. Okay, I just want to add something. First of all, to my audience, these people you are seeing, all of them are high achievers. They are coaches, and they actually reached their dreams. I know about the Simona, Sari, and Linda. All of them are beautiful people, and they work hard toward their goals. What I also like about what Sari said about the journaling, and Simona also mentioned about it. I love journaling. I have a notebook since I was 16-year-old. I still have those notebooks. And end of each year, I write what the summary of what I did, and what did I I'm not saying what did I do wrong, because these are lesson learned. So I always look at those summaries and get the lesson learned from it, and set the goals for the next year. I do it every week and every month, but at the end of the year, I do it more and more. And what I just realized, these journals are really valuable. After these years, when I look at them at the end of the year, what I wished for and what I planned for, I achieved all of them. All of them. And then I see these notebooks, I have it here. I show you. This is my notebook. So I have another notebook which my daughter actually done some artistic lines there. And then I love these notebooks because these journaling help you to just go deep inside and put it on the surface and see exactly what you did. And what I learned about being a project manager, I learned about agile methodology. I don't know if you heard about this methodology. The difference is when you are a traditional project manager, from the beginning you have a big plan, and then in the middle of the plan you change a lot of things and you cannot achieve them. That's why many people fail. But my methodology is this: I have a big picture, only like the whole goal, and then I set it up in like quarters, and each week I go through. In project management we say a sprint. In agile or a scrum we say a sprint. we have something in our backlog, which is different task, and we know our capacity. Let's say for the first week, I said, okay, I'm going to do these 4 tasks, but I could only do it 3 of them. Okay, based on what I just analyzed for my capacity, then next week I know that I cannot do more than 3 tasks. So I just try to just plan for 3 tasks. So that's why I know from the beginning, this is I shouldn't do more than what I planned. You know, so these are agile. So in the when I work with my team, that's what I tell them. Don't expect too much. Even during the 8 hours a day, you only can do 4 hours to 6 hours if you are very, very hardworking. Don't you believe me?
Yes,
If
I
that-
agree with
I
wholeheartedly.
absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I had a whiteboard in project management. There is a whiteboard, so everybody independently move the task. So we have to do, done, to do, in progress, and done. So that's what I do always with my little whiteboard or little notebook. So I already know where I am.
I loved how you're saying that because I feel like so many people would love to know business strategies. I know I personally do. So that's why this is such a great talk that you're doing and you're putting it out there for people, entrepreneurs who want to put things out there. Things take work. If it's a book, if it's a
Exactly.
course, if it's coaching, anything that we do takes a business end to it. And sometimes that's very overlooked. So I really appreciate you bringing that out. I love it.
Thank you. I love your background. Is that if I were you, I could use it as a blackboard or I don't know whiteboard, and I put
Yeah,
tasks there. I always, because it's so visual, you can see exactly where you are, and it's
beautiful.
easy to know. And it's good to know yourself, your capacity. You shouldn't just do too much on you. Don't take so hard on you, because then you will be so disappointed. Yeah. Okay, Linda, let's get back to you.
Mm, Thank
You've
you,
done
Pentia.
so
That
many
was
things. Yeah, NLP. I love NLP, neuro linguistic programming. When I was
yeah.
teenagers, I used to read these books.
Yes. Well, I have a book from, oh gosh, probably 15 years ago or so, and I couldn't get into it. I wasn't really interested at that point. And then once I started doing my psychology, I mean, all the work I was doing with my mums and dads that were coming in was going straight to the emotional experience they were having in their body. So, how their symptoms sort of were being carried from their depression that they're experiencing, or the anxiety or stress, or bad habits, or whatever it might have been, fears and phobias, OCD. So something that obviously we have all been experiencing throughout COVID is a change in our emotional well-being and our mental health. And, whether you're at home with your children and having to juggle more tasks over this last year, schooling your children, dropping your own work in order to do that, or picking up more of your work, it's been a challenge for everyone. So I would like to do a little NLP task. So this will be experiential.
Beautiful.
So what I'd like you first to do is just think of a situation that was uncomfortable for you, that brought up some anxiety or stress, anger, frustration, that was not too high, not a 10 out of 10, but maybe around a 7 out of 10 or so. So just have a think for a minute what that might be. So everyone listening out there, you can even close your eyes and just have a think of that image. Bring up the image or the situation. And as you do that, your brain doesn't know the difference between real life and pretend, or imaging from previous experiences. So you will start to feel something come up in your body. However, you're safe. So just stay with it. And when you feel it, I want you just to notice it, take a picture of it, and look at that picture. Put a frame around it, turn it to black and white, unfocus it, make it flat, and turn it down so it's a little bit dim. And now I want you to halve that picture in size. Halve it again, halve it again, halve it again, and again. And throw it now into your right-hand corner down on the floor. You can even kick it out the door if you like. Just notice it's there. And now it's far away from you. You may be feeling a little bit easier. Any noises that are in it, you can turn that volume down from the 7 to a 6 to a 5, a 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you're feeling a little bit calmer, what I'd like you to do now is picture some pleasant event or being with someone who brings you so much joy, so much excitement, makes you feel really good and loved and warm and happy. Bring that picture in, and I want you to enlarge it. Make it bigger than you. Make it all around you. It's panoramic. It's in color. It's bright. It's in 3D. And turn up the volume so you can hear some pleasant sounds. Feel it as you see it. Hear it. And dial it up even more. Double it up in size. Make it bigger, brighter, colourful, more warmth and feeling. And it brings a smile. And then I want you to close your finger and thumb together. Get that feeling back. Make a smile. Picture that lovely feeling, happiness, joy. And now release your thumb and finger. And when you're ready, open your eyes.
Thank you so. Oh, that was
It was
good.
beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
I almost cried.
You know, I with NLP, because I know NLP since I was a child. I was high school. And I've done a lot with NLP. I had lots of dreams. One of them was immigration, and it was not easy from Iran. You have to do a lot to come home.
Yes.
So what I did, I said, doesn't matter how difficult is this. I went to the roof, and I just realized, okay, I'm looking at a star here. Someday I'm looking at the stars in another country, in another, but that's the same sky in another country. And then I visualize myself that I'm walking and I'm running in another country, and I'm sitting in a park. And then I always like lakes. So in my dream, there was a lake and I could run around the lake. And the interesting thing is that after this dreaming, I had a bad car accident. Something happened to me. You can read it in my book. I don't want to talk about this right now, but I knew something that I have to. That's time, and I have to change my life. And I didn't have any plan for Australia. I know you are from Australia, Linda, and I didn't have any plan. But I had some dreams that there is a window and I can look at the window outside. There is a lake outside the window. And I was thinking, I already applied for Canada. How come I can see this dream? And then something amazingly happened. And there are some coincidences, and I don't want to talk about it. This is too long. And then I ended up Australia. And I applied for university. I didn't know there is a lake in that university. And that dorm. In that dorm, there was a room, and there was a window, and throughout the window you could see the lake.
Wow.
You know, that's the power of visualization, and it works. It really, really works. I did it for everything that I wanted to achieve. I struggled with fertility for 2 years, more than 2 years. But I had this dream that I'm gonna have my baby here, heavy. I could feel her shoulder and could feel her head here. And when she was born, they gave her to me, and I could feel it. She was here. So whoever told me that is not going to happen to you, I said no. I have a dream because I feel it. You know, so this is amazing. I mean, life is so amazing, and this is for us to create our dreams, to experience good things. And it's easy to change your habits. As you say, you can you can just play it in your head that it's bigger or it's smaller, so you can play with it. And what I knew about the diet in my fertility, I had to change my diet. I loved coffee, but I said, okay, I had to quit coffee. And it was so difficult because the smell of coffee made me crazy in the morning. I had to take one, and I had to take in the afternoon, because when you work in an office, afternoon, I love afternoon nap, and I couldn't do it at work. So I had to have a coffee. But then I said, okay, if I have to quit coffee, I have to have a very bad image that make me hate. So what I did, I just tried to imagine what is the disadvantages of coffee. If you take coffee so many times, your stomach get hurts. Yeah, I have it. And then you have very bad teeth. Your teeth getting very, dark. And, so I had these dreams in me. No, I don't want to have bad teeth. I don't want to. So after some time, I just quit. That's it. So I right now I don't have to, but sometimes I take some because I'm not gonna I'm not pregnant anymore. But that's how it works. Like, your brain is very powerful, and I just see your eyes is very powerful. When you have a messy home, by just looking at the mess, your brain getting so messy. So the first thing I tell my clients and my students, because I used to teach in daycare, I used to teach in high school and college. And then I told everybody, start with cleaning. You don't know how. And my mathematician, I used to teach mathematics, and my students say, what are you saying? You should have to, you just teach math. Why are you so concerned about cleaning? I said, because cleaning helps you to organize your mind. If you have a messy home, you cannot concentrate on what you're doing. And one of my colleagues just lost her mother, and she said, what I did, I started deep cleaning in my house. This way I could calm myself, because I could organize my mind and to see what should I do next.
Beautiful.
I love that.
It's so true. It reminds me of a snow globe. And, 2020 was this shaken up snow globe for everyone.
Yes.
And, now we're at that point that we're coming into a transition, into a new time, that we can just settle for a little bit over Christmas and allow just everything to come to peace and settle and become clean again and start afresh in the new year.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thanks, Pantea.
I thought you made a couple of really important points, Pantea, that I want to highlight one more time, because it's the power of visualizing and holding that image, that vision against all odds, because so often in our environment, we're told that we can't be, do, or have something, that it's never going to happen. But what you shared is really a testament that if you hold on to that vision, if you feel it and you connect to it every single day, it doesn't matter what happens on the outside, right? The other thing is that you mentioned that you took action, that you stopped drinking coffee because you knew that that was one thing to do. And that's the other point that's so important for whatever we want to manifest. You know, there's the visualization part. That's the first step in the process of creating it on the screen of our mind. And then comes the action taking that many people often forget about, right? And that is also very important. So thank you for highlighting that, because you knew certain things you needed to do or change in order to conceive. So very important for all
None
the
of them
viewers.
this you see these shows, the summary of my show. I watched this yesterday. I actually made it yesterday and watched it many times, and just reminded myself that everything is possible. I never had this beautiful connection before, especially during this COVID. This is a beautiful blessing to have such beautiful people around you, learn from them, have fun with them. You know, when I was alone, going to Australia, I was alone. I had no family there, and I was from a very family oriented culture. And when I was there, you know, in our culture, we don't, I mean, in Iran, we have New Year on March. So our New Year is not Christmas. So my problem was this. In your New Year, Christmas, and New Year, I didn't have anybody there. So everybody was at home. I was the only one, you know. So right now I have a family and I can be with my family, and I'm celebrating with you guys, and this is beautiful. And before, I didn't have this opportunity for many years. So I know people, I can feel them, the loneliness in their Christmas. There are lots of people here, even in Canada. I'm living in US, in Australia. They're living alone, and they are far away from their family. And it's good to just give them some empowerment that even during those days, you can learn, you can upgrade yourself, and you can still be happy and visualize your dream. We have a new year in March, starting in March 21st, which is the starting of spring. And I love it because everything is starting. And everything, even the seasons, even the world, and I'm not saying world because not every places like Australia has different seasons, but you can feel it that the nature is alive, and you feel alive, you feel that you can start again. And this is a beautiful start for a new year. I still have this visioning, even if in March, there is no holiday here. Usually in March, I had to go to work. But right now, I don't have to because I'm doing my own way and I have my family here, so I can celebrate both Christmas and Eid. We say Nowruz. Yeah.
So nice.
So, yeah.
I wanted to touch upon something that everyone mentioned here about visualization, manifestation, and journaling, and how you manifest it so much. Because I teach a practice that we do cardio with affirmations to change our state, to feel that we're from our highest self. And from that point, that's the best time to journal and visualize, when we're feeling already very empowered. And I chose 4 affirmations for today. And it's so funny because, Fantia, you mentioned a couple of them without even realizing it. And we didn't speak about this before.
So you're frozen again. Sorry.
I'm frozen again?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah,
there you go. You're unfrozen.
You're there. You're there.
Okay, I'm holding my plug-in. Okay, here we go. So I'll say it regardless, but it's funny how you mentioned a couple of these, and it says, I release self doubt one day at a time. I upgrade my habits. I upgrade my life. I release self doubt one day at a time. I upgrade my habits. I upgrade my life. And every time we say these words, we literally can release the self doubt that sometimes holds us back, that we're afraid to go forward. We're afraid to step into this new year in a new zone, in a new being. And so important that we remember that it's one day at a time, one day, and all those days accumulate to something great. And when we go into that feeling that it's one day, it feels really, really comforting, and upgrading our habits, that I love so much, because we're always in an awareness, like, what can we learn? What can we do a little bit better? What could we take our habits from where it is now and tweak it? It's not tearing the paper. It's a small little baby step and a tweak. And I know I have that all the time. I'm always trying to do that. And all those together, I really think it upgrades our life. And coming from saying this over and over and over, I'm not doing it here, but I do this with music. And we actually use our body, and we shake and we move and we groove. And from that point, I ask everyone to take out their journals and their manifestation and the visualizations. And it's very, very powerful. So I felt like it pulled full circle for me. So thank you so much for all of the sharing.
Yeah. So, I know all of you have some programs and some gift to my audience. So what I do, we just go for like 1 minute break and then come back. It was only a few seconds. So this is my master class. I had an amazing opportunity to have a summit with fertility experts, fertility coaches, and beautiful holistic medicine practitioners. And my purpose is to just show all women that they can get pregnant, they shouldn't accept their diagnosis if they said you are diagnosed with unexplained infertility. So to me, there is a gap in medical, and we have to fill this gap. Because what happened for myself, I had lots of struggling and went through the IVF and fertility clinics, but I didn't know that before going to these IVF and other treatments, I need to have a connection between mind and body. Not only with the fertility. I'm not just want to specifically talk about the fertility. This is about all chronic disease and all the pains. If your mind and body are not aligned, you cannot heal yourself. That's what I learned through these days and talking with so many specialists. And I learned that there are so many nice people, or some sciences which really ignored in the society, like naturopathy, homeopathy, and acupuncture. And I really want to share my experience that these are science, and these can help you, especially with the functional medicine. If you have any chronic disease that you have pain, you shouldn't go through this alone. There are a lot of help out there, and there are extra blood tests and other tests that you can go to functional medicine and do it. So this master class actually is 9-hour talk with my fertility experts, and it helps women to go through this and learn, because knowledge is the power. They learn and to know about the holistic medicine and fertility. And right now is in holiday special. They can go and grab it. I will add the link there for them to see and actually enjoy it. All right, so we go to Sari. Sari, are you frozen again?
Could be. How about now?
We can hear you.
You see me? Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about your program, but you are a bit frozen.
Frozen? Okay.
We can hear you.
You can hear me. So, well, I have a couple of programs, but the most current one that's coming up is actually this Sunday, and it's on Zoom. And it's from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're actually going through a mind brain power affirmation practice with cardio movements, ending up in visualizations and journaling and manifestations for 2021. So I thought that this would be a great platform to share that. So anyone could get in touch with me through my Instagram or Facebook and be part of that from anywhere in the world. So I think it's very powerful.
Beautiful. And I will add your link, everything there.
Of
if
course.
you have new link or new thing, I can add it there too.
Thank you.
So Simona, any program for or gift?
Since we're talking about goal setting, goal achieving, I want to gift your listeners, your audience, a 30-minute masterclass on how to master your mindset for success in all areas of your life. And it is all about getting clear on the vision, examining what you believe about yourself and uncovering if there are any beliefs in there that are hindering you and how to change them. And then really practice faith, gratitude, and how to get into action. So it's a half-an-hour class. Pantea, you have the link, and I'd be to give
when
that
is it
to
exactly again? Sorry.
It's a master class on the 5 key pillars to master your mindset for success in all areas of your life by practicing these 5 steps daily.
Oh, so do you have any specific day for this offer?
No. It's pre-recorded, so it's just to download. So anybody that is listening can have it and download it from me. It's ready to go. You have it. I gave it to you.
Yeah, thank you. Madeline. Whoa. Happy New Year.
It was a test of my composure.
Okay, that's fine.
I apologize, but I'm here and I'm happy.
Yeah, good, because we were going to close it, but that's good we have you here.
Okay.
So let's go to Linda. We are talking about our special offers for this holiday season. So now it's Linda's turn. All right.
I have a program coming in the new year. So you can contact me through my email address. But also I would like to offer as a gift for people who are here watching this and fans of Pantea's show, the first 20 people to have a free session with me, which would be an NLP session. So that would be, a quick fix on any of the concerns that you might have, mental health issues like depression, stress, or a fear or phobia of some sort. So I welcome that. And my email address is info@lindacep.com.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Linda. Okay, Madeline, what are you doing? It took you.
So, as you know, Pantea, I help high achievers learn how to master their minds so they can have more hours in the day, more peace of mind, more freedom and fulfillment, maintaining that high performance without burning out. So I have presents for everybody on my website. There's a pull down in the complimentary box where there are mind mastery exercises. And I'm very excited to tell you, I just got the cover for my book, which
congratulations.
I love the cover of the book. It's a real up. It's getting to great, and it has these beautiful onward and upward stars. So I'm in heaven over that. And if people go to my website and I see that's nice, my name is spelled there. So it's madeleineWeiss.com, and get on the mailing list. You'll get the book announcements and the free presents also. Thank you.
Beautiful. We still have a few minutes, Madeline. Do you want to add something? You didn't talk about your topic yet. We said how we can wrap up to 2020, and what is the best strategy to start fresh in 2021?
To start fresh, to be mindful that the majority of people are making the same New Year's resolutions over and over again, the same 3 pounds, the same I'm going to get a hold of my schedule, the same the gym equipment is sitting there in the corner all by itself. So there's a majority effect of that. 90% of New Year's resolutions fail, 80% of them by February. So I was hoping to be able to talk tonight about how to get in front of that. And since we're short on time, and I apologize for what happened there, the power breathing exercise on the pull down on my website is your BFF forever. Because what it does is it puts the higher brain in charge. So you can't just set a goal, you have to commit to the goal in order to be successful with the goal. And there's something about goal setting that's way more nuanced and complicated than it sounds. And I have a tested theory on that. So please be in touch.
Sure.
Time to we can do this.
So we have 4 minutes. I have a question from all of you. What is your first priority thing that you're going to achieve, or priority goal you're going to achieve next year? And then we'll see what you do probably next year, if we can meet each other like this and see if you achieve it or not. I know all of you are high achievers, and I believe all of you can. Myself, what I'm going to achieve, I tell you. First of all, every year, usually at the end of the year, I'll publish a book. Last year, I couldn't. The year before, because I was with my baby, the year before I republished my first book and I got the bestseller. This year, I have a book, Naturally Conceived, and I'm going to publish it in January 6th. It's already in pre-order, and in pre-order I got bestseller, so that was a great achievement for me. Next year I have lots of other books, and I'm gonna help other entrepreneurs and other high achievers to help them to publish their book to bestseller. I will have a book about the PTSD. I'm gonna do the same thing which I did with the fertility. So yeah, I don't want to run out of the time. Okay, go ahead, Sari. She's frozen. Okay, Linda.
I would like to complete my book because I have the rough draft that I've had for probably over a year now, and I lost interest in it when COVID started. So I'm getting back on that horse.
Beautiful. Simona.
Well, it's so funny because I'm going to continue working on my book, which has been shelved for 3 years. So you inspired me. It's been in my head. So that's one of the goals for 2021, to complete the book.
Please let me know if you need any help.
I will, Pantea.
Sure.
Thank you for offering.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Madeline, do you have any achievement for next year? One achievement that you're gonna do?
I want to preserve, protect, and spread as much as I can my current well-being.
Beautiful. I love it. Yeah, Sari, I missed you. Yeah, you've been. You are on. You should unmute. Unmute. You are. Okay. What is your most priority goal for next year?
For next year, I will have out my Body Love Recipe YouTube show, which talks all about diet culture and loving the bodies we're in, using our mind and our inner confidence, and inspire others to jump on this bandwagon of a non-diet approach and feeling great in our bodies, regardless of our shapes and sizes.
Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna have take a picture from all of us now. Okay. And then I'm gonna have okay, we say happy holiday to everybody and we shake our hands. All right, I'm gonna have you cheers. Happy holiday. We wish
Merry
all
Christmas,
of you
happy holidays,
Merry
everybody.
interesting holiday.
It's so
Who
nice
can take the picture with the holding
Merry
hands?
Christmas.
Let's make it an amazing 2021 planning
Yes.
over the
Okay,
next couple of weeks.
let me take another picture. Okay, no. Hang on.
Oh, what happened?
We lost.
Yeah. Who I lost?
Linda.
Okay, no. Hang on. We actually run out of the time. 1 minute over. Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you. I really had so much fun. Yeah, bye.
For bringing us together.
Yes.
Next.